In a past video, I turned Wicked Shipping Fleet Lockup into a thriving mini settlement, complete with mute fruit farms, toilets, and showers, as well as a spot for people to come here, build things, and work on my power armor for me. Now, what we're going to do in today's video, we're going to watch how I build it, how I scrapped it, what I did to it, and then we're going to review it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, whether or not you liked it, whether or not I should have done things different. We got a Brahmin stuck over here. And don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification button as we go through the building together. Founded by the Flynn brothers before the Great War, Wicked Shipping was comprised of 7 trucks, and outside of their normal operations, they smuggled radioactive materials for Commonwealth crime boss Eddie Winter, which ultimately ended up in disaster. In today's video, we will use mods to turn the Wicked Shipping Fleet Lockup into a functional settlement as we continue our quest of cleaning up the Commonwealth. The Wicked Shipping Fleet Lockup is right next door to Abernathy Farm. And in today's video, we are using, among others, the Settlements Proving Grounds mod, to add a workshop to this quaint little depot for the trucks that are here. We're going to convert all of this over to a functional settlement. We'll be using the Scrap Everything mod, Scrap Just a Little Bit More mod, as well as some others. There's Abernathy Farm right there, so it's really not that far away. After you clear the ghouls out from the area, the workshop will become available. So we can just hit the letter E, and we can begin scrapping. Now, I'm gonna start scrapping this room right here, because I think we're going to turn this room into a bedroom. I think we'll turn this room into a bedroom. We can slam in a decent amount of bunk beds with the Homemaker mod, which allows us to add beds that one settler will use at a time, but they count as 2. Very useful for building large and in-charge settlements. So we're gonna go to furniture, we're gonna throw down some beds, and we can get down a lot of bunk beds here. Can put down a lot of bunk beds. So I think we can just cram in 1, 2, 3, and that one's kind of at a weird angle. So is this guy, we'll just realign these just a little bit so that way we can get a 4th in here. We should be able to fit right here ever so carefully. There we go. And then in terms of storage space, we can put lockers. We'll keep the, we'll really keep the warehouse feel, I think, of it. So let's just see how I want to go about doing this. We can put a couple of these here, and then we can also put down, we've got smaller lockers in the base game, I think we do anyway, that are readily available. Maybe not. Maybe that's a mod. So, let's do the... Let's bring these down a little bit. Let's bring this down to, say, here, so it crisscrosses where these two connect. There we go. We'll get some cabinets here. And we can... I think we can put down... Actually, we'll just put down some generic dressers for people. We'll put down 1, 2, 3, and 4. We don't want to get too close to the door because otherwise the settlers are going to get kind of stuck on them. They're not the brightest people on the planet. And then we can go to... Alright, this is preset, so we'll just quickly head over to the... Where is it? Decorations. We'll go to Shadow Flight's Decor Pack, and we will add books and general decor, because we can stick a coat rack with an umbrella right here. There we go. That looks nice. And then we can throw down common magazine stacks on a couple of these bad boys. We could just do this like this. Bada bing, bada boom. And then we'll throw down... let's throw down some desk clutter on a couple of these here. So if I do this, we'll just realign this ever so slightly. So I'll put another one here. So that looks pretty good. We'll just realign it. And then we'll put down some figurines. I like these little Galactron figurines. These things are fun. And that is the build budget thing activating. The extended build budget mod, so that way we can keep building. But we need to get to scrapping. So what we're going to do is we are going to go clean house now that we got the bedrooms set up anyway. And we all love these videos, right? So relaxing, so satisfying of just cleaning everything up. Get rid of the truck trailer as well. Get rid of the rubble, the shipping containers, this, and this. I'm going to do a quick save just because we're getting into some high-end scrapping here. We got a lot of scrapping to do in the workhouse and especially outside. We've got these bad boys here we need to get rid of. I think we'll leave these here. We'll come in, we'll clean this up. This is definitely going to be a kind of workshop, workbench area. So we can just snag all this quick. And I think in this case what we're going to do is I'm going to take this power armor station and I'm going to squash it here. I want to take this, the diagnostic cart, and add it here. And then I'm just going to flip this around and put it... Sure, we can put it there. It's not floating at all. It can be pushed back a bit. Okay, that's kind of floating. There we go. Alright, that's good. And then we'll go back to the... We'll go back to the decorations, and we'll go back to, or excuse me, the furniture, containers, warehouse. We'll add a couple toolboxes here. Can add like a tool chest here, and then we will add another one of these bad boys right here, just because if your player has power armor and you want to set it up like this, you will want to have easy access to tools. We'll push this away a bit so you don't get stuck to work on it. Look how nice this is already. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the crafting section super quick. We're going to go crafting, and we're going to add down a bunch of stations that are going to be beneficial. So we'll throw down a ammunition workbench right here. We will do an armor workbench. Make sure this isn't floating. That looks good. And then we will... What else can we put down? What else can we put down? We can put down an electronics workbench. like so. We can put down... Maybe we can't put down an explosives workbench. I am missing something. Paint mixing station. These are fun. And we can... see what else I can get down here. Put a weapons bench here. Alright, sounds good. Look at all this. Look at this. Oh, we can get rid of the vines. Alright. Now what we'll do is... I kind of want to put something else here. Let's see what we got in the Shadow Flights decor pack here. We do have an armor workbench, so I think we can set down a couple of these guys. There we go. Look at that. Alright, perfect. Alright, so this is good to go. We've got our working warehouse ready to go. We'll do a quick save, and we will then get into scrapping the outside, which is going to be something that I'm really going to have fun with. I did some play testing on what could and could not be scrapped earlier, so we will knock all this out pretty quickly. Just because I noticed in some of my last videos there were some technical issues that I wanted to avoid in this one. Alright. Alright, let's get all this cleaned up here because we want a nice clean settlement. Like so. Now the inside's gonna be fun. I've got a couple ideas of what I want to do, and we will be turning the inside of the warehouse, I think, into like a diner area, an actual full-blown restaurant area, combined with a few other shops and things. So let's get rid of these hedgerows here. I'm not a fan of these. Makes this look dirty. Alright, there we go. Looks good, looks good. Alright. Get rid of the truck trailers. And everything inside of the trailers. Now, what we can do as well is, because we're getting a lot of materials right now, we can actually start building the farms, and I did run to different settlements to bring stuff over. That way, you guys could enjoy not just the scrapping part, not just the cleaning part, but I've gotten a lot of good insights on people wanting to actually see a settlement being decorated as well, so we can get into that. We'll start by building a farm. We're gonna go into wood floors, I think, and we're gonna go... I like concrete. Where's this bad boy? Here we go. So we're just gonna pick a direction, like so. We're gonna go to... how close do I want to get this? I want to keep it flush, and I don't want to go too close because we're gonna put down railings here. So I think we will go here, and we're just gonna build across like so. 5, that's what, 5? 3, 4, 5, 6. I like doing it in odd numbers personally, so this is actually 7. Good, good, good. And we will build this out accordingly. How far do I want to build this, though? That's the question. I think if I go and build... I think we can do a 7x3, because that's going to give us a lot of farm capacity. I am taking radiation from somewhere, and I don't know why. Oh, here we go. Found it. Light radiation. Okay, we're done. Moving right along, we're going to go and we are going to finish building up the farm. Thankfully, these are nav meshed, so they will just snap to. And then we build this like this. We're going to go and add some stairs. We'll do a double stair setup because double stairs are good. And we'll hit railings. We'll use these fancy railings. I really like the fancy railings. Yeah, you can use the base game ones, but just because I like the modded gameplay, personally. This is gonna bother me. Yeah, just because I like using the mods, it's always good to make things, in some cases, look more repaired. Because the Commonwealth will naturally, if you play the Minutemen like I am, or rather that I started to, you know, there's gonna be some changes made in the Commonwealth, right? I mean, it's not gonna stay the same forever. Why did it do that? There we go. And then we're gonna push down 2, 3. I'm gonna just line this up. There we go. Smash these down. Alright, that way the settlers won't walk off the stupid thing. Alright, here we go. Look at this. So, we got the farm structure set up. And I think, given the setup of how I want to do this, we're gonna go to water quick. I'm just gonna do a quick little detour, go to water. And since I got place everywhere, I can put down these awesome water purifier things. I don't know. Sure, 1, 2, and do people need to get back here? We might be able to do some stuff with this, but 1, 2, and then I'll put a third one here. I can build a lot of these. Good gracious. And I just completed a quest, guys. I don't even know what's happening. So, we'll put another one here, I think. I'm gonna scoot this guy over a bit, just because we're gonna go to power, generators. I'm gonna drop a fusion guy. Let's drop a fusion reactor. These guys are fun. I'll lift you up ever so slightly. Looks good, and then that'll connect to that, so we at least got some water going. Then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a way to chain the electric all the way around this building. Probably going up at the top. Getting that vine out of the way. To connect to these bad boys. But since water, at least we have some water right now, so that's good. What we can do is we can go back to resources, planters. Let's get some just basic wood planters going, guys. We're gonna be using mutt fruit, however you pronounce that, in our farms. So we're just gonna snap all of this down. We're going to throw down all the moot fruit because each moot fruit provides 1 food. And settlers can work up to 6 food items. So that's amazing. I love having efficiency in food. That's what I'm trying to say. Farms up, and now we go. See how much moot fruit I brought with us. 23. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just gonna rapid fire out the moot fruit. So that way we can get some settlers down. Alright, so this is all the moot fruit we can plant for now. When we get settlers here, we can do a lot more. Now, another thing we're going to have to focus on is defense. Defense is going to be an important thing. So what I'm going to start to do is I'm just going to start to connect these bad boys. We're going to go to... We're going to go over to power. And I'm just going to drop a couple street lights. And you guys will see what I'm doing here in a moment. But I'm going to put down these kind of standard lights, really. Can I make this not suck? Alright, so we'll put, I don't know. Get these kind of lined up, and then we'll put down a couple here. Oh, jeez. Put one there. And one there. Alright. All this is going to be connected. Alright, so we've got all this connected, so that way people have the walkway and people from the Abernathy farm over there can see us. Now the question is, in terms of power... No, we'll deal with that in a minute. What I am going to do is I am going to clean this area up a bit because we are going to throw down a huge amount of missile launchers, as many as we can. Gonna do a quick save and we will come back in. I want to see, can I scrap this without too much damage? No environmental stuff? Okay. Alright, cool. Just because I want to have good line of sight on the road. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build some... There's some bloat flies down there. We're going to build some... I think we're going to go with the... concrete floors again, and I'm gonna do this setup slightly different. So we're gonna do it like this. This needs to come back so I can actually build in it. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. And then right above it, 1, 2, and 3. Alright, there's gonna be a method to my madness here. Can I just bring this up closer to this? Maybe. Alright, I'm just gonna get a little bit technical here. Alright. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to defense. We're gonna do turrets. I could build 11 missile launchers. Alright, we might have to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should be able to get... Hold on. Alright, we're gonna do 2 by 2 here. And this is the place everywhere mod. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, and alright, there we go. Building budget extender has been activated. We're gonna link all these bad boys up. And I'm just gonna do this real quick. This may not be the prettiest of farms, and I get that. There are other YouTubers who are far better at building settlements than I am. I like building just self-regulating farms. Practical farms that can sustain themselves so that way I don't actually have to come back and deal with them, right? I don't want to have to come back here unless I want to. Preston Garvey can leave me alone. I am the General of the Minutemen. I have more important things to do. Like spending time with dog meat than I do... Ah, so close. So close. Alright, let's just get this situated just a little bit more. And then when I get enough, whatever I need. Okay, I'm out of circuitry and oil. That's fine. Alright. All I'm gonna say is any raiders who come up from, okay, this is all connected. Okay. Any raiders that, want to attack from this road are gonna have a hard time. They're gonna have a really bad time. We're also gonna put some over here, and I think there might be another spawn point back there. But that's really my build style, guys. Overwhelming firepower. Overwhelming firepower. That is the name of the game. Alright, so we got food down. We've got a little bit of water. Do I have the ability to make some connectors? Please? Okay, we can make a ton of connectors. So I'll put one there. One there. I don't know. We'll just build our way up there. I want to see if this can actually meet. These can meet. Okay, cool. And can this link to this? Yes, it can, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it can. I'm liking how this is turning out so far. We're gonna do game... Or we're gonna do the set game hour to 9 a.m. Perfect. Put one there, and then one there. Alright, we're gonna do our lovely Stairway to Heaven, that I like to call it. Great song, by the way. I'll just throw that there, I guess. Then I could just jump up here. Any vines I need to take care of? No? Okay, good. This connector's hooked. So then I just throw down a couple more connectors and we should have power. I could probably put that there. That goes like that. I'll do one more, I think. Because this is kind of a ways away. Will this link? Alright, it links. And then this links. And now we have 165 defense. So that means that... Oh my goodness, what's happening? What was that? Oh my goodness, these just went off, you guys. These guys just blew up the bloat flies that... Oh no, the bloat flies. Oh wow, okay, well, yep. That, it works. It works, ladies and gentlemen. I am very, very pleased with this. Alright, so this is, I think this is a great time to, quick save, and we will get to work on the inside of the warehouse. There's actually a couple things we can do on the outside. We can stick up like junk walls and stuff like this. Or actually, we need settlers to be able to do stuff. So I think what I'll do is I think I can get like a massive guard post like right here. And I mean, people can still... I don't know. I'm gonna move the stump. I'm relocating trees. There we go. There we go. There we go. We'll just move the trees there. And then if we stand here, we've got a nice view of the road. We can equip the dude with the sniper rifle. Get rid of some of these vines. Now, in this case, I do want to leave some cover up, because standing up here, you will be a target. So whoever's on the road has to, like, shoot through the trees. And looking down, you've got a pretty good field of view. We'll get rid of all this. And I think here we'll do... Lift this up. Can I... Oh, that's part of that. I think we'll put just another guard post here. That way... Oh, people can still walk through it. I want to set it up so people can't just walk through it. There we go. So this is going to be like built into the corner here, so people can't just break in this way. And goodbye, vines. We don't want you. Okay. Now, we're gonna go back and do a quick save. Jump back in. And now we're gonna start cleaning out all the things. No, I don't want to get rid of the warehouse wall. Trash, broom. Alright, we got a lot of clutter to clean up. Not the floor. We don't want the floor. Okay, look at this. And I'll make sure to put timestamps down in the comments for you guys, just so you can go and see the various parts that you would like to see. Okay. Have to be very careful in here because there's a lot of things that can go wrong with the scrap everything mod. We're gonna get rid of all of the garbage. Like so. We're gonna do the bottom level and then we're gonna start at the top level. We'll pick those up off the floor by hand. We'll just get rid of the containers. We'll get rid of all the garbage. Okay. Now, here's what I'm thinking. Because this place is going to get pretty dark at night. Up here, we can... I don't know what to do with this up here. I'm wondering if we just cut it off entirely. That could be an option, because that will add... another element of like height and depth. So I'm not entirely sure, but we'll at least get the bottom going. Get rid of these vines at the very least. I'm not a huge fan of vines in most places. Yeah, this looks nice, this looks clean. And can I get this stupid panel, or is that part of the thing? Oh, there we go. Alright, we got it. Cool. Alright, so now this is active. What we can do, I think, is we can turn this area into a functional, like, bazaar. So let's go to decorations, and we're gonna start right here. We're gonna do food and dinnerware. We're gonna do bang and bang. You guys know I love these so much. We're gonna go put one here. Flip this guy around and kind of squash him right there, I think. Alright, so we got that, and then now we just need the meat fridge with various meats. Can go right there and make sure it's not outside. It's clipping a bit. We'll do this. And then the time for the Nuka-Colas. That'll go like this. And I think along here we will turn that into a we'll use the diner seats that I like. I'm pretty easy to please when it comes to this. We'll get a bar, we'll align it, plop it right here. Look at this. And then we'll go to the seats, furniture, seats, benches. I think it's a bench. And we'll make sure that that little rod on the other side of the table is facing away. We'll bring it down to here, and I think I can squeeze in another set just along here. It's kind of at a weird angle, so we will just align it slightly better. Put that there. And can I even get away with... I could put some right here, too. Alright, so we'll put a couple here. And over here, I'm gonna put a pool table. So we're gonna go to furniture counters, not counters. Tables, recreation. And we'll put a big honking, I don't want to do this. We'll put it like this. should be able to walk around it. Yep. And we should be able to... Yeah, that'll do. We can also enter here, so that works. Alright. We'll add, like, minor decorations, like the pool cues and stuff later. For now, I just want to get this popping. Over here, I think we will do a general store right here. We'll have, we'll do a general... Do I want to do a general store, or do I want to do armory? Maybe armor. Selling armor might not be a bad thing to do. So we'll do decorations, and we're gonna go over to armor, clothes, and weapons. So we'll do, like... Actually, we could do all around, is what I'm thinking. So we'll put clothes there. We'll do, like, a clothing section here. We'll do guns up at the top. Yeah, we'll do guns up here. And we will... So we got generic clothes. We've got this. We can, I think we have enough for room to... Where is it? Yeah, we've got enough room for stuff, like these armor things as well. That'll be for sale. And then over here, there'll be, like, ammo and stuff. But I think we'll do resources, clothing, bar, clinic. This will be like an all-around general store. So if I put this like this. Oh, easy. Yep, so they can walk in. And then over here... We'll do more... How do I do this? I'm gonna put these here, actually. We'll put these like this, and then what we'll do is, there was... Nothing more can be built. This is insane. We'll put down a bunch of armor things. Like so. Realign it slightly. Alright. And here... What do I want to do with this? I feel like I want to do something with this potentially. Actually, you know what? We're gonna take some of these out because I feel like this might be... I don't know if this is gonna be a good... I don't know if this is gonna be a good fit for a general store if it's all like guns and stuff. So what I should probably do is books and general decor. That's already full of stuff. Here we go, general shelves. This is what I was looking for. We'll get general shelves of general stuff. Put that like that, and then... Can I just turn this? Maybe. Alright, let's just make sure this isn't clipping outside. Or into any of this. This is not clipping. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so we got the general shelves up. Over here, I'm thinking... Maybe we just need some floor mats. I don't know if I want to go necessarily overboard with decorating too much, but we can like put that there to start. Is this really in the way? We'll put a floor mat by the bar. And we'll just gently align that so that's like that. Alright, I think, maybe some posters? Let's see, decorations. We'll put some flags. You know what? We could put some flags down because my character did end up joining the Minutemen despite her dark secret. And up here we can put down the a US wall flag like this. And I think we're gonna have to get some electric going. Just realign that. We'll do the set game hour 9 a.m. Alright, I think other than electric, I think that we are gonna be done with this. We'll get rid of the catwalk. This is what? A warehouse loft? Let's just check. Let's just do something quick. Let's do warehouse floors. Is this gonna snap? It's not gonna snap, is it? Why won't it snap? Okay. I think we're gonna just dismantle this part over here. So that way it's bigger. And then at a later point, I can take time to use the dupe command to fix these walls. Although I do kind of like the broken vibe of it. I kind of do. So we'll get rid of the catwalk. We'll bring this down just a tad. We'll put down one more of those flags, I think. Just kind of like right here. Good old US of A. Right, yep, looks good. Yeah, we'll get rid of this bad boy. Alright. And then really all we have to do is just, like I said, I can throw down electric later. But as of now, this is going to be a functional settlement. So, we've got some food, we've got water, we have the stupid amount of missile turrets here that's only gonna It's only going to get bigger, guys. You can never have too many missile turrets. Never, ever, ever have too many missile turrets. So what we'll end this video with is we will activate the settlement by going to power, miscellaneous. We're going to find a recruitment settlement beacon, and I think you know what, we'll put them right here just for ease of fixing. Right, maybe. Actually, that looks kind of weird with the dish. I think I can put this down. Yeah, I'll put this down right here. We'll activate the recruitment beacon. We can talk to Preston Garvey. And I'm gonna just throw down a couple more. I'm gonna scrap these bad boys. And we're gonna throw down just a couple more defensive positions real quick. We'll go to defense, guard posts. We'll do these nice honking towers here. If I can get it to do what I want it to do here. Here, I'll just throw it down, get close, and reorganize it like this. There we go. There's one. Throw that down. Back it up. There's two. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we now have only one way in or out through the main gate, through through this pile of missile chaos. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you like the build, or is there other things I should add on to it as I add electric and other fun things? Hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification button. And I want to take the time to thank you for watching this video. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Alright, now that we've gone over the past video of what we did, how we did it, let's do a rundown. So, starting off, this place is really small. I get that, and I personally do like the overall layout of how I built it, as we've got guard posts, we've got missile turrets in the front we just walked by, we even got beds for the guards to sleep in, as well as a few of the settlers if they so choose. The thing about it is there's a lot that could have been done differently. So this was made back in the day before I knew about the settlement electricity overhaul mod, so we can see the wires going all over the place. Although I really do enjoy how I kind of tucked the fusion cores right here. I do think they fit marvelously right here. I think I overdid it on the water purifiers though, because each one of these gives 40, and there's like only 11 settlers here. So it's a little too much water. I could have probably could have turned this into a farming plot using brick planters from the homemaker mod. This would have been a nice place to put down a little mini farm, as opposed to this kind of big monstrosity right here, all of moot fruit. We can, of course, rebuild this, and I'm looking forward to the comment section to hear what you guys would have done differently and how you would have built this farm. But yeah, this whole thing right here doesn't need to be here. It is tucked inside very nicely inside this chain link fence, but I think we could have just made a nice flat brick planter style farm with different fruits and vegetables for the settlers. One thing that is probably gonna stay is the showers here. Sorry, I knocked my mouse, but here are the showers, and I really like how they're just tucked away in here. You can walk in, you can shower with the CWSS Redux mod, and you can go about your day. Same thing with
the farm's not much.
Yes, thank you, random settler. I also
You know what I call a good day?
will keep
One that ends without an empty stomach.
Oh my goodness. I will keep this as is, I think. This is a nice place to have a workshop. It's pre-made, it's pre-built, don't have to do anything with it. This big monstrosity, probably gonna keep it as well. We turned it into a little shopping and eating area. We got a bar here. We've got patrons here. I don't know where the bartender is. She probably got stuck. But yeah, using the Commonwealth settlement mod, you can go and turn this place into a functioning settlement. I'm trying to think what else I would do differently. I mean, I put these here. I kind of like filling the gaps here because these were broken chain link fences, so guards can come here. Beautiful view. Come up here with our rifle. We can see Abernathy Farm over there, which, yeah, we did another review on that one. But anyone comes across here or from any of the different angles, and we've got just beautiful eyes on target. I do like this. It's a very defensible place, especially since the only way in is here. The only way is here, right? So there are bloat flies and stuff that'll spawn here. There are also occasional raiders and gunners that will spawn here, and they just get shot up by the missile launchers, which I will keep. I probably would do over again, but I would make it look a little bit prettier instead of just these basic concrete wood floors. That being said, guys, let me know what you think. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Give me ideas and I will rebuild it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I want to give a special shout out to my channel members. Help my community thrive. They support the channel and get all kinds of cool perks such as channel badges, emotes, as well as VIP access to members only streams, which I'm going to be launching coming up here in the next week or two, as well as early access to all my videos. Probably the main reason why people go for it. So if you're interested in that, click the join button down below, become a part of the Nuka-Cola theme park family. And with that being said, I will see you next time.